Feels really good to erase this. Let me get the tweet out. May not have as many live viewers today because this is like hours after the game. I apologize for that. I appreciate you if you pull up. That really means a lot. And if you're watching later, then thank you for watching later. Thank you for watching it all. And let's get to the intro. Oh, so this will be quick, so it could be a rant because there's not a lot. It won't be a lot of comments, so it'll be a rant. We'll get up in and out of here. I'm already hot for some reason. Yeah, you know the vibes, Jamal. What's good? How you feeling? All right, yeah, what's good, Neil? What's going on, gang? We feeling excellent, bro. We feeling excellent. We are feeling lovely. Matter of fact, let's get to the intro. Silent. 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 Matter of fact. Oh, that's so bad, though. That's so bad. That's so bad. That can be so much better. The last half of something looks crazy, but whatever. We here. Y'all hear something? Y'all hear something? All right, cool. You're rocking with that. Let's get to the intro, man, so we can talk about this great game. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks got a dub tonight, 129-119 over the Thunder on the road. Nice revenge game. We had so many different things going. You know the vibes, ladies and gentlemen. A wise man once said, eat a dub. Yum, yum, yum. Delicioso. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3-2 on the road trip. We're on the way back to MSG with a winning record on the road trip. 500. We good. We good. A lot of things were said, man. A lot of things were said. I don't even know where to start. You know what? We'll start with Jalen Brunson. I was told, he's not a real point guard. Doesn't really set guys up, doesn't make anybody better. I saw something that said Jalen Brunson throw an alley-oop challenge. He threw several alley-oops to quell that nonsense. But 34 points, 9 assists, 70% from the field, bro. I don't know. Like, there's been times where we've struggled. There's been times where things haven't gone well. We haven't looked too good in moments. But I haven't watched this team and felt like Jalen Brunson was the problem. To watch this many games and, have, things to say about how Jalen Brunson is the problem, it's just a little strange to me. Like, he's been hooping. He's been worth every penny. I'm very happy with him. I feel very confident in him and comfortable with him having the ball down the stretch. Jalen Brunson was excellent tonight, bro. Excellent. He just made, like, he just gets buckets, bro. Like, he's just a bucket. Like, from mid-range, he's a bucket. Around the basket, he's a bucket. Like, and you know, he's able to draw so much of the defense off of his skill offensively, and that opens up opportunities for others. He's got great vision. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Hey, they've been talking crazy on RJ Barrett's name, bro. They've been talking crazy on RJ Barrett's name. They've said so many things, bro, when it was very clear. It was very clear that my guy was sick. It was very clear that my guy was a little out of whack. Like, it was clear he didn't have his legs. It was clear. We've been watching RJ play basketball. People want to. The thing is, my thing with RJ, people always, oh, it's year 4. I was expecting this. I think that in year 4, we should be better fans. Like, you should be a better fan than to be able to watch somebody 3 years of playing basketball. You're now in their 4th year. They have a couple games off, and you act like that's who they are. Like, since we talking about how it's been 4 years, yeah, it's year 4. And you still don't know how to watch basketball. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. The man has put in so much work over substantial sample sizes for like many times, multiple times, against all odds, whatever they said he couldn't do, done it. And now, you know, he goes on a little cold spell, but it's okay. And they think, look, I said the block spinning will be it will be euphoric. The block spinning for the RJ Barrett slander is going to be so euphoric. And I think that people think the block spinning is today. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, heavens, no. Not at all. No. This is only the beginning. We just hit the brakes. All you heard was ski. That's it. You just ski. That's all. It's just getting started. It's just getting started. RJ Barrett is back in rhythm, and he's going to string a few of these games together. This isn't going to be an anomaly. These are the kind of games he was having right before he started slumping that y'all were ignoring, or acting like they didn't count, or they didn't matter, or just simply not wanting to talk about. This is who RJ Barrett is. This is who RJ Barrett is. Y'all tried to make the guy we were seeing in Denver and all these struggle performances. Y'all tried to paint that as the picture of RJ Barrett, and I don't like that at all. But this is who RJ Barrett is, man. 25 points, 8 boards, 10 of 16 from the field. Come on, man. Come on, 3 for 4 from 3. It's too easy. And to be honest, RJ really didn't get a whole lot of, like, I know I sound crazy when I say it probably, but especially for how well he started off, he didn't really get featured a lot today. Like, we weren't running through RJ a whole lot. Like, I think we should look to do that a little more on nights where he's got it going. There were long periods of time where he didn't really get a touch. And I'm not saying that in a complaining way, but it's just like, you know, this is, like, it's not like you had to force feed him to this. This is easy. This is easy. It's not 10 for 16 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. Like, the jumper looked confident. He had the arc back on it. He was getting the lift. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear that's not the same basketball player we were seeing for the past week. It's clear. We all knew he was sick, but some people just chose to ignore it and pretend that was who he is. But it's okay, because like I said, this is only the beginning of the block getting spun. Only the beginning. Oh my goodness. We are going to be insufferable. Insufferable. Because we had to sit through all that night. Y'all hear something? Y'all hear something? They're not going to want to talk about RJ now. They're going to say they got to see more. They're going to say they got to see him do it more. They got to see consistency. That's what they're going to deflect from this game. This game won't matter. One game isn't enough to do it, right? They threw out that 7-game sample size from before. And one game won't be enough to do it. One half was enough to do it against OKC before this 6 slump even started. Against OKC the first time, one half of basketball against OKC was enough to say that he's trash, he sucks, he doesn't deserve to play, bench him, all of that. All of that. All it took was one half against OKC. But now an entire game against OKC on the road, a good game, they're not going to want to hear that. It's going to be, oh, yeah, he's got to do it, blah, blah, blah. He's inconsistent. He's up and down, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to acknowledge this good game. They're going to talk about the turnovers. I know. I'm not even engaging in that. I'm really not. We watched the game. Wally said like 3 times during that broadcast that first one wasn't a travel. The charge they called on him, crazy. A lot of the calls he didn't get today, crazy. You watch the game. You see it. Stop playing with R.J. Barrett, man. Nah, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late to say stop playing with R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett was played with. Y'all were playing with his name crazy. The people were disrespecting him so insanely. Said all kind of things. He's a bum. He's always been a bum. This is who he is. Y'all, he had y'all fooled. Oh, he's a scrub. Trade him. We shouldn't have paid him. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, everything you can think of, they said it about RJ. It's been disgusting. They put my guy in a Russell Westbrook salary dump trade. It's been disgusting. The climate of the timeline has been absolutely disgusting. It's been a torrential downpour of nonsense. But it's okay. It's okay, because it's block spinning time. And today was only the beginning. You just heard the brakes pump. That's it. Just lightly tap the brakes. That's oh my goodness. The block is getting spun, bro. The block is getting spun. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to spin the block. Hey, man, what else? Julius Randle, really solid game. 25 points, 11 boards, 9 for 16 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. I mean, the Thunder simply could not do anything about us today. They had no rim protection, as they always have no rim protection. I'm just glad to see us really, make a point out of attacking like that, and the fact that we were able to, knock down shots. We got really good ball movement tonight. I love the way the ball was moving. I love the way the offense was flowing. Guys were super efficient. I mean, we have so many guys who were just shooting really well from the field all night pretty much, and we were getting whatever we wanted. We were getting whatever we wanted, and we were being aggressive, and I really appreciated that. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 30 points on 9 for 22 shooting. 9 for 22. I think that's excellent defense. Quentin Grimes is an absolute CO, ladies and gentlemen. He is a correctional officer. CO Grimes. Locked up. He really had Shai in jail. It's tough to say he had a guy in jail with a 30-point game, but he really made Shai work, man. He made him work. He made him stress, and he contested his shots excellently. He did a fantastic job. Quentin Grimes did a fantastic job tonight. He was also solid offensively. He had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 of 10 from the field, over 4 from 3. It's crazy because the only thing that Quentin Grimes hasn't done well so far is shoot. And we all know that jumper's there. But the way that his first step, his velocity attacking the basket has been phenomenal. His playmaking has been really solid. He's hitting the boards. He's playing excellent defense. We just look like a better team with Quentin Grimes on the floor. Quentin Grimes is impacting good basketball all night. It's beautiful to see his energy. It's high level. Somebody tweeted me earlier and said it's infectious, and it's true. His energy is infectious. He's all over the court. He's got active hands. He's moving his feet. He's really taking it he takes it like a true assignment to lock that guy up. And I'd love to see it, man. And when that jumper starts falling, it's going to be scary hours for the league. He gets a couple games under his belt, starts getting a little more comfortable, attacking the basket the way he is, on top of that jumper falling. It's going to be scary hours for the league, bro, because you got to close out really hard because he gets that shot off quick. He elevates. You got to close out hard. And then he's really good attacking closeouts. And so now you got to adjust to that, and the defense has to bend. And then he's a really good playmaker and a really good passer. He's got good vision. He makes good passes. So it's there's so many different ways that he can put pressure on the defense, and I'm so excited about it, man. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. I'm really happy that he's back. I'm happy he's in the rotation, and I'm happy we won't have to see him getting any more DMPs, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful. You know the vibes, man. My God. Emmanuel Quickly. Come on, son. Stop playing with Quick. Quick loves playing the Thunder. 18 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. Oh, they better hope that RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly don't both start knocking their jumpers down at the same time, because I will be so annoying. Seeing Quick go 4 for 5 from 3 warmed my heart, bro. Truly warmed my heart. It was a beautiful sight to see. I love the energy he was playing with. I love, how decisive he looks on the floor. I love that lineup, with Quick, Deuce, and Grimes out there, with Obi and Sims, I believe. Bro, we were locking up. We were locking up. We had them go 5 minutes without scoring. I think RJ was out there for a part of that lineup too. And then when that lineup was out there with RJ was just like we were going through him, and it looked beautiful. It looked beautiful when we were going through RJ. He was making the right reads. He was making the right kickouts. We had excellent ball movement. There was one pass. RJ drove baseline and threw one time he kicked it out to Quick in the corner, or he kicked it out to Obi in the corner, and Obi kicks it to Quick pump fake, step to the side, hit a three, and it was like beautiful. Might have been randomly kicked to one or the other though, but he kicked it out in the corner. Really nice pass to the corner. One more swing, beautiful. But shortly after that, RJ went baseline and kicked it out, made a kick out to the wing to Quick, and it was a bounce pass through the defense. And then Quick swung it over to, I believe, Randall, and Randall hit a three. But it was such a beautiful pass. It was such a beautiful pass from RJ. I was just like, wow, that's amazing. People doubt his playmaking chops all the time, but he has it, man. You just got to give him the opportunity. You got to let him get in his bag. It was beautiful today. It was really beautiful. It was really nice to see RJ playing that way. It made me really happy. It made me really happy to see the pep in his step, man. Still on to pick it up a bit defensively, but it made me really happy to see that pep in his step. Jericho Sims was catching bodies. Jericho on his head Sims, bro. Oh my goodness. Jericho on his head. Everything. It's just every time. Legitimately, on people's heads. He's rude. He jumps so high. It's insane. So Jericho is amazing. Shout out to Jericho Hims. You know the vibes. And then who am I missing? We got a pretty solid game out of Obi. He gave us good minutes. He knocked down the jumper today. But he was 1 for 5. So hopefully his jumper starts to falling with the consistency it was before, this little pseudo slump. And, we'll be right back into it. But I love the energy we got from him. I thought this was a really good win all around. There was a lot to be happy about. It looks like, even some of the people on the timeline who are normally upset are happy and at least, saw things they like to see. We just got a lot today. We got a lot. The lineups look good. It was beautiful seeing the cohesion on both ends of the floor. We held them without a field goal for over 5.5 minutes, bro. It was amazing. It was amazing just seeing everybody being so locked in and engaged defensively. This team is very capable, man. I know the Thunder aren't the best team in the league, but they're a team that made us feel like we sucked last week. This team is very capable, and, seeing games like tonight where the right guys are playing and, we're getting good minutes out of everybody and great energy out of everybody, it's just super solid, bro. Very happy, very happy. Let's get to the comments. Jamal said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. Neil said, how we feeling, Sean? Jamal said, how we feeling, Sean? Feeling excellent, bro. Feeling excellent. Excellent. RJ had a great game. Jalen Brunson masterclass. Solid game from Julius. Quick came off the bench and gave us everything we needed. Quentin Grimes looks really good on the floor out there. And I needed this dub. I really did. After what they did to us last week, I needed this dub. I'm tired of losing to OKC. This felt good. I'm very happy about it. Nobody's misery can take this one away from me. Leo said the TL is silent. Silent night. Y'all hear something? Y'all hear something? I can't hear nothing. I thought somebody was telling me Jalen Brunson couldn't play point guard. But I can't hear nothing. I thought they were telling me RJ was a bum and a bust. And, that guy we were seeing last week is who he is. And we should just know better because people know better because they watch games. And apparently, I thought I was hearing that. But I can't hear nothing. In the words of Fisticuffs, I can't hear out of my left ear. Turn my headphones up. Shout out to Chappelle Show. The real ones caught that. And if you haven't, go Chappelle Show. Tap in. Neil said, join the clock is prosperous. Prosperous, man. Put it in the air. We love it. Vito said, Jalen Brunson is an all-star. Bro. The man is the mark of consistency. He shows up for us every night. Couple of off nights here and there. It happens. But a night like tonight, 34-9, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's nothing to sneeze at all. Our point guard gave us 34-9 on 70%. On 70%. I believe he was 13 and 15 on twos. He's different, bro. He's different. We don't have to nitpick everything. He's different. Jamal said Neela and I in sync. Oh, you talking about this? No, this is a random note I wrote to myself every once in a while. If I have like a thought in my head, whether I would like want to make it a bar for something I want to write, or just like a concept that I want to focus on, I'll write it on the board. I don't do it enough. Up here it says starting to catch up because I mustered the courage, because I wanted to like make a hook for a song out of that. But this says nail down a niche. So nail down a niche. Like, find something, focus on it, and get it together. I think that's what you were trying to do is decode that. Oh, no, you were just saying Neil and I in sync. Never mind. I'm sorry. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Jamal said, Jalen Brunson for All-Star Game 22. Yes, sir, Jamal. Bro, we got to vote him. We're going to have to vote him in 100%. The Jalen Brunson propaganda will be strong. We will be voting Jalen Brunson into the All-Star Game. We're going to make sure it happens because he's hooping every single night, bro. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Jamal said the RJ Redemption Tour is back. It's back. It's back. And it's just getting started. It's just getting started. Coming to a city near you. Immediately. And for a long time. Like, it's going, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much was said. So much was said. So confidently and loudly and brashly. So much. It is going to be a buffet of buffoonery when y'all have to eat those words. Block spinning season is here. Happy holidays. Neil said the hoodie clean, sir. Appreciate it. You feel me? Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jamal said Emmanuel quickly and Deuce off the bench are scary. Scary. Reasons why people feel like we got to move Derrick Rose. I get it. Deuce didn't do much offensively at all, but his impact defensively on the game, man, oh my goodness. Defense is just so much better when Deuce McBride is on the floor. That stretch tonight, where we held him to no field goals for 5.5 minutes, was very reminiscent of the last road trip, and with that same lineup, with the same guys from that lineup did, with the Deuce and the IQ and the Grimes and RJ, whatever, like all those guys. Like we held the Clippers and the Mavericks to like that lineup went like 34-4 on the Clippers over like an 11-minute span or a 7-minute span or something like that. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. We held the Mavericks to 80 like 77 that night or something like that. Like we held them under 80 points. They were like the number one offense in the league at that point. We went in there and held them under 80 points on the road because that lineup played so much. The activity defensively is incredible. The ball pressure is incredible. Like and it's unwavering. It's every play, every single possession. Nobody's taking a play off. Everybody's locked in. Beautiful basketball. Beautiful basketball. Deuce McBride is a guy, you got to find minutes for him if you can. And look, I got to say it. People hate when I say it. But shout out to Tom Thibodeau. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. Because I myself, personally, and I know a lot of us, I begged for Evan Fournier to stop playing basketball. Should have happened last year, but whatever. I begged for Evan Fournier to stop playing basketball. I said he doesn't make this team better. We're a better team if he stops playing. It'll literally be addition by subtraction. You got plenty of guys out there who can give you more than what Evan Fournier can give you. I'd rather see Grimes. I'd rather see Cam. I was like, I'd even rather see Deuce McBride, for real. Even if he doesn't get something offensively, defense. And what we're seeing right now is that Evan Fournier has been taken out of the rotation, and even with Grimes not being all right at first or fully playing, RJ being sick and going through it, Cam getting injured, Derrick Rose being out, we still didn't see Evan Fournier. And for that, thank you, Tom Thibodeau. I feel like the Tom Thibodeau last year would have tried to use this as an excuse to get Fournier back on the court, and I would have been sick. And it would have taken weeks to get him back out of the rotation again, if at all. And so the fact that we didn't see him re-enter the rotation and Thibs is going with guys who are more likely to impact winning basketball for us in the year 2022 and moving forward, we have Deuce McBride is more important to us than Evan Fournier is. He's worth more to us. Like, on and off the floor. And so I'd rather see him playing than Evan Fournier, and I'm glad that happened today. I'm glad I didn't have to say, oh, man, like, why couldn't he try Deuce instead of Fournier? I'm glad I didn't have to say that. I'm glad I didn't have to try to talk myself into, okay, it'll only be for this couple of games while everybody's hurt. Like, there's a lot of guys hurt. I understand. I'm glad. Because he could have. He could have, and in the past, he would have. And so I got to give him credit for that, man. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau for that one. Boom, boom, boom. Leo said Jalen Brunson is severely underpaid. Underpaid. They talked about his money all summer. But it's crazy, right? All those experts and everybody on ESPN and everything that was calling Jalen Brunson an overpay and all the Knicks overpaid, blah, blah, blah. Where they at? Y'all hear something? I don't hear anything. It was an overpay. But he's out there hooping. Like, Jalen Brunson is truly out there hooping. Capital H. He's averaging 21 points a game, 7 assists. 34-9 tonight. On 70% from the field. Like, Jalen Brunson is hooping. Let me see. What's his... 50% from the field. He's not even shooting well from three right now. He's shooting under 30% from three. If the three starts to fall, it's scary. It's scary. He's only going to get better from here. It's okay to be excited about that. Remember that. It's important to remember. Jamal said the IQ Deuce, Grimes, RJ, Obi lineup was so cool. So cool, bro. So cool. Shout out to Tibbs. For real. He tried some things. Very happy to see it. Leo said his contract decreases with each year. Descending. Yep, exactly. Jamal said Randall had himself a nice little double-double. He did. Real solid game from Julius, man. Solid game. Neil said crickets. Chirp, chirp. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear a thing. That's like that Beats commercial. I'm the man. Yes, I am. Yeah, I don't hear nothing. Stop playing. Let's see. Boom. Vito said, I do not want to see anybody talk about the... Mike? Y'all can't hear me? Jamal tweeted me saying, Mike, Sean. Thanks, Jeff. Hold on. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Are we good? Can y'all hear me? I think so. It seems like y'all can. No? Alright, I'm going to go back to it. Where are we in these comments? It's being staticky and weird and cutting out during sentences. That is frustrating. That's odd because I'm off the MacBook audio, honestly. Boom. What did Nicky say? Oh, about Julius walking out the court. I don't care about that. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta pick my battles. All right, let's see. I'm good. The sound's been fine on stream. It might be you, Jamal. I don't know. It might be you. I'm sorry, brother. Okay. Where we at? Vito said, I do not want to see anybody talk about the talent being the problem on this team, especially after seeing what Deuce can do. Vito, excellent comment, bro. Excellent comment. I don't want to have conversations about the talent, bro. This team is very talented. And we have talent that is either not being used correctly or wasn't being used at all. This team is plenty talented. It's very deep. I think that talking about this team not being talented enough is lazy. It's lazy. It's lazy and incorrect. This is a very talented basketball team. This is a very capable basketball team. Just got to put it together. Jamal said, I said it before and I'll say it again. We have one of the deepest rosters in the league and the top 3 bench easily. There is zero cap in that statement. Zero cap in that rap. An extremely deep team, bro. It's kind of ridiculous. The team is almost too. That's what's up. It's crazy because people will say, "Oh, this roster, blah blah blah," but then I would hear people turn around and blame the front office and complain about the fact that they gave Tibbs too many players who need to play. So what you're saying is you have too many players who are good, like too many players who deserve minutes. Yet the roster is devoid of talent. At the same time, y'all hear something? Can we put all that stuff to bed? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I just want to see all that stuff put to bed, and I'm taking the steps. It's very important to me. One foolish narrative at a time to put these things to bed. Everything needs to be based on basketball. B.O.B. Based on basketball. Only kind of takes I want to hear. If it's not based on basketball, keep it to yourself. Jericho Sims caught two bodies and had them singing hymns. Bro, bodies. Like they didn't have families. Ridiculous, bro. On his head. Leo said they'll talk about sample size and consistency and bring up efficiency numbers, Jamal. This is nothing new. Melo, that's exactly what's going to happen. This is nothing new. Abound. No one likes the facts. People just be hating for agendas. That late fourth quarter, early third quarter lineup was locks, man. I mean, just exceptional. People do love agendas. They don't like facts. They don't want to actually talk about what's going on in the games. They just want to hear themselves. But it's okay. Yes, and it was locks. It was absolute locks, bro. I really love what we got at the bench tonight, especially defensively. Amazing. That energy was incredible. And that's the kind of energy that can like change a game for real, because it can create the separation where you're getting stops and you're able to get a couple buckets, or like you can demoralize a team. Going that long without scoring, a 5.5 minute scoring drought changes an entire game. Leo said, "This is the RJ we needed and we're asking for. This is what we wanted the whole time." SpongeBob. Neil, yes, but it's exactly what we needed and we're asking for, bro. I needed it. I felt it. He always played, like, last year, his, like, onslaught of games where he was going crazy for the second half of the season, it started in OKC. I just felt like tonight was the night. He had some time removed from the sickness. Today is what? Today's Monday? Yeah, today's Monday, and we don't play again until Friday. So, like, he's going to be... It's up, man. I would say I feel bad for all those people that have so much to say, but I don't at all. I'm spinning the block with zero remorse and emptying the clip and then emptying another clip. Neil said, as far as I'm concerned, going 3-2 on that road trip is big. Let's hope they keep us happy instead of exhausted going forward. Exactly, man. Nice to come out of this road trip 3-2. I think and that's the thing, and that's why I don't believe in being so reactionary or like, being a certain way after one game or whatever, and being like, oh, the sky's falling, things like that. Because going into this trip with how we were feeling about this team, especially after the last loss to OKC, like going into this trip, even before that loss to OKC, if you would have looked at this trip and said, hey, the Knicks are going to go 3-2, I think most people would have signed up for it. I think most people would have been happy about it. But yet now it's become something you got to be super upset about. Or like people are just find a way to be upset and be apathetic about the team. Because for what? For the sake of doing so? I can't do it. Apathy is not my choice. Like that's not a choice I'm making. I'm very excited. We're coming back home. We withstood the road trip 3-2. We're 500. It's going to be nice to see them back at the Garden. I want to put some wins together. Let's get it. But yes, hopefully they keep us happy for sure. Jamal said RJ was so good tonight scoring, man. 3 levels. So good. Getting to the basket at will. Knocking down that 3. He was playmaking well. Just really, really happy with RJ tonight. He looks really good. And he looks really comfortable. He looked like he was moving fluidly again. Like, I was really happy to see that. That dunk really got him fired up. That had me fired up. I was like, oh, yeah, let's go. Come on, man. And he was not getting calls like he should have either. Blood of the Panther says, salute, my guy, what's going on? Jamal says so much better than he has recently. Yeah, he's back, man. He's got his legs back. He's back. Our guy's back. I'm confidently saying that he's back. That doesn't mean he won't have another bad game at all. Maybe but he's here. Leo said RJ was attacking. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Keep it up. Keep letting him get downhill and get into the paint and make decisions and things like that. He did a really good job today. Even on the passes he made, he did a really good job. Jamal said JB shot 93% from 2, 15 of 16 from 2. Elite. Bro, that's nuts. That's nuts. That cannot be sneezed at. That cannot be taken for granted. That's incredible. He's different. He's different. Leo said it's year 4. Yeah, year 4 of RJ improving consistently. You know, I saw a tweet. I got to go back and find it. I think it was Ace Zulo. And, you know, I had so much to say to it that I wasn't sure, like, where to start or how to get it all in the characters. And then, I don't know, at times I just kind of let things go. But it was like, he was like, you know, I'm impartial on RJ or whatever. He was like, if somebody who told me that 215 games in RJ's career, this is who he would be, I would be disappointed. And I thought about that. I thought about that a lot. And I was like, really? Like, because me personally, I feel like I've always had, like, high expectations for RJ. Or, like, you know, hold on. Like, I believe in RJ very highly, you know. I think the sky's the limit for RJ. I think I'm very optimistic about RJ. And so even with me being somebody who started very optimistic about RJ, like 215 games in his career, if you would have told me that RJ Barrett would have have been the second best player on a playoff team that had a home playoff series, became a 20-point per game scorer by year 3, and shot 40% from 3 in any one of the first 3 seasons, I would have been pretty happy with that. I wouldn't have been like, oh my goodness, GOAT of all, like greatest player to ever touch basketball, but I would have been happy with that. If you would have shown me like RJ's linear development on paper even before those 215 games, that he's going to average 14 points a game his rookie year, he's going to average 18 points a game his second year, he's going to bring it up to 20 in his third year, you're going to see him shoot over 40 to 45% from 3 for multiple 40-game stretches. You're going to see him have a 40-game stretch of averaging 25 a game when you know, prioritizing the offense. He's going to have 11 30-point games in his third season at age 21. I would have signed up for all of that. And so I don't know. I think that people really let their perception of things be warped by the past week or so. And the thing is, and why people, like, everybody feels like that's them being objective about RJ, right? And I think that's weird. And I think, you know, fandom and fanhood has become way more divisive than it should be. I don't really think there should be so much opposition about RJ. I feel like we should all be rooting for RJ. Like, we hold RJ, oh, he's the third pick, blah, blah, this and that. Yo, I know that Knicks Twitter wasn't as much of a thing before. Like, it wasn't, you know, we didn't all know each other like this. There weren't spaces. Maybe this was, you know, the good old days. But, like, Kristaps Porzingis didn't even play 215 games. Kristaps Porzingis has 186 games as a Knick, apparently. He played 1 game in April. He was always hurt. But the entire fan base loved Kristaps Porzingis. And he was, like, the greatest thing since sliced bread until the moment that we traded him and, like, we found out that he didn't want to be there and things like that. But up until that point, the whole fan base loved Kristaps. And so for RJ to be the guy who's here, you know, wants to be here, like, you know, Kristaps, his best season here, he averaged 23 points a game for 48 games on 44% with 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Nobody was ever saying, oh, he's not that guy. He's not it. I don't believe in Kristaps. I don't know. He's got to show, man, he's the 4th pick. It's year this. He's got to show me this. We just want him to stay on the floor. RJ's been damn near an Iron Man. He plays too much, actually. He should have sat when he was sick. And so I don't know why we can't, like, give him, why does his love have to come with a qualifier or something? Like, I don't understand that. Why can't we just unanimously love R.J. Barrett and root for R.J. Barrett the way we did for Kristaps Porzingis? R.J. deserves it far more than KP did. What is it? What is it? What is it through 215 games that you're really disappointed with about R.J.? Or is that just a cool thing to say right now? Blooded Dependent said RJ year 4 stats, even with the slump, literally is still better than last year. RJ first 15 games. There's just so many things, bro. There's just so many things when you really point them out and break it down. Where it's just like, come on, like it was a slump. He was playing terribly. We all acknowledge that, but we don't have to pretend that changes who he is as a player. I think that's really nasty. I think it's really nasty how that happened. Jamal said, y'all spitting. RJ Barrett's season statistics, excluding games he played through illness, 20.5 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 45% from the field. That's excellent. And that's without him even really being used properly. That's excellent. I'm happy about it. Blooded Dependent said, RJ post All-Star break going to be really interesting. It's going up. I feel like it's going up all year. I think, like, from right now, I'm not saying he's going to come out and have 40 a night and everything, but, like, I think from right now, we're going to see, like, you know, he's gonna get back in his stride. He was getting into his stride, and then got sick. And I think now we saw him moving the way we want to see him move. I think he's gonna be back in his stride, and I think it's up. I think it's up. And I think if it's up, you know, with Jalen playing the way he's playing, with Quentin Grimes coming back and being as effective as he is, Quick is playing some of the best basketball of his career right now. Like, Julius is having good nights. Like, Jericho Sims is giving great impact. Like, RJ Barrett, it being up right now for RJ Barrett means it's so up for the Knicks. If it's up for RJ Barrett, we're in a very good spot. We're in a very good spot, and I believe it's up right now for RJ Barrett. I do. Jamal said, per Knicks Muse, could you imagine if we got the calls the Thunder were getting? Big Three probably would have each had 30. Bro, the calls were ridiculous. The calls were nuts. I was like, yo, what is going on, bro? And I be trying not to feel that way, but even Mike Breen was saying, he was like, this game is being called. It's kind of one-sided. It was ridiculous. You can't breathe on these guys. There were many takes that RJ had to the basket there where he should have got an N1 or should have gotten to the line, period. Same for Jalen. Same for Julius. It was ridiculous. As soon as I seen that early game RJ dunk, I knew he was back. Facts, bro. He dunked out with conviction. I was like, oh yeah, it's up. Jamal said, gonna need to see it for another game or two, but really good signs from the boy tonight. Definitely. Want to see it consistently for sure. That's why I said the block spinning, this isn't the block spinning. No. No. This is not the block spinning. The block spinning will be otherworldly, bro. It's gonna be legendary. Leo said Jalen Brunson is the first guard this century to shoot above 90% from 2-point range in a single game. Knicks Muse. Hey man, wow, that's nuts if that's really the case. And if that Knicks Muse, great job. Way to be on that. Way to be on that, Knicks Muse. That is incredible. Come on, man. Different. Absolutely different. We gotta stop taking things for granted while we get them because we want to complain. Like, enjoy what we're seeing. Give credit to what you're seeing. Jalen Brunson is nice. He's for real. Jamal said, what they gonna say now? That's a fact. What they gonna say now? In the words of Moneybag Yo. Y'all hear something? Jamal said, I have a couple of slightly negative thoughts, but I'll drop them since it is a very prosperous night. Okay, I'm interested to hear what those are, but I understand focusing on the prosperity. I get that. I'm kind of there too, to be honest. Leo said, he was special. He was special. Vince McMahon voice, absolutely special, bro. Very, very special. Incredibly special. Jamal said, my bad. Skip that. RJ and Grimes did a really good job on Shea tonight. Definitely. Grimes did an excellent job. RJ did a good job when he was matched up on him. Really good job overall. I liked what Deuce did. I just think that, really, really good game all the way around. Like I said, I want to see RJ lock in all game defensively, but he was good. And Grimes did excellent. I need RJ to move his feet a bit more. Yeah, exactly. Need to move his feet a little bit more. But he was really good. Boom. Grimes looked mad bouncy tonight. Yo, he really had to. He was his explosiveness, like how quickly he was getting to the basket, like the way that he was attacking. He just looks like I don't know. It's different. It's very different. I love it. Must mean that RJ and IQ had good games. Okay, the silent. Boom. Leo said that Westbrook salary dump trade where RJ Fournier Randall was nasty. Nastiest thing I've seen on the app in a minute. Jeff, my guy, does it worry you at all? There seems to be a strong correlation between RJ passing plus defending well and his shot falling. Great game from him. Very great game from him. And the thing is, yeah, like I said, I need RJ to bring that every night, man. I need him to bring the defense every night. And I feel like that'll help. That'll go hand in hand with his shot falling and his and the playmaking being there. But I need him to bring the defense every single night, man. Even on nights he doesn't have it, for sure. Just said quickly is emerging as the team's best defender by far. Seeing him, Grimes, and Deuce on the court together simultaneously was magical. Magical, bro. It was beautiful. It was like a masterclass in defensive ability and technique. It was amazing. It was amazing, bro. We need that. I loved it so much. Jeff said Randall effort in the fourth was disgraceful. I know it's a prosperous night, but he had no interest in being out there with it running through Brunson. Look, man. Get that guy off my team, brother. Jay Nicky had DM me saying he commends me. I didn't get to. I was like, if I read this and try to do this at the same time, it's not gonna go that way. But yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for that at all. He definitely looks less interested when it's. And we're a better team if it's not running through Julius Randle. Like the way that we should be running our offense is to be going through Jalen and RJ and whoever it's going through at that time. Julius should be playing off of them. So if it's going through Jalen, Julius can play off of Jalen. If it's going through RJ, Julius can play off of RJ. And that way, Julius feels like the second option all night, and he's really our third option. It's perfect. That's what we were doing in the preseason. I was really excited about it. And then we got back into, give it to Julius and get out of the way. Jamal saying, I was saying Neil and I in sync. Yeah, that was hilarious. Just said, speaking of Brunson, it's so nice having a guy to run the offense through late in games who can stabilize the offense and get a dependable bucket. Haven't had that since Melo. That's a fact, Jeff. I feel like we're in good hands, bro. We're the All-State. We're in good hands down the stretch with the ball in Jalen Brunson's hands for sure. Boom. Jeff said, should Sims Obi just be our full center rotation? Only sort of joking. Yo, I see what you're saying. I think Obi's definitely got to get minutes out there at center. I think there's no way you can make Sims get DMPs. I really don't need to see Isaiah Hartenstein playing basketball right now. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's not even like Isaiah Hartenstein's fault. It's just Jericho Sims is playing so well that whenever Hart is out there, I'm like, what are we really doing right now? It's not like we run the offense through Hart while he's out there, like to use his main strength. And so at that point, he's just doing what Jericho's job is and not doing it as well. And I think whatever you want from Hart, like whatever you're trying to get out of Hartenstein in those minutes, you can simply give those minutes to Obi and let him do it at the 5 or the 4, or whatever you want to call it. Boom. Jeff said, keep up the great work, Sean. Appreciate you, Jeff. You as well, man. Thanks so much. Always appreciate you. Bad Eyesight said, you can't look at McBride play and still keep playing Rose even if his shot isn't falling. Yeah, man. McBride is just way too impactful on the floor. He's way too impactful. He makes plays all over. He makes plays that have nothing to do with him. There was one play today where they were bringing the ball down the court. McBride was like running on the side of the guy, and he just like jabbed over at him to try to deflect the ball. Dude started losing the ball a little bit. Quentin Grimes got on the other side, and we were going the other way. And it was just like, damn, anybody else would have just gotten back. But he's just active. He's everywhere. He's a pest. He's got to get on the court, man. Aldi said, yeah. Leo said, sound been fine on stream. Blood Dependent said, you good. Jamal said, I might just be on my end. My bad. It's all right, bro. It happens. Thank you for trying to let me know either way, though. Blood Dependent said, you good. Okay, boom. Aldi said, more talented than the Thunder team. Definitely more talented than the Thunder team. For sure. Like people really underestimate the talent this team has. Pete, my guy, TKW in the building. Yes, sir. We back prospering. Prospering, man. Post-game prosperity. We here. Oh, mind you, sorry. This will be the last post-game show for a little bit. I'm leaving tomorrow to go on vacation with my family, and I will be out of the country, so I will not be able to do this, unfortunately. I will be back on December 1st. So we're right back. We're going to hit the ground running. But I will not be here. And I'm sorry. And I love y'all. And I'm glad that y'all are here right now so we can have this show. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Aldi said roster is deep with rotational bench pieces. Our roster is deep with rotational bench pieces. I mean, I think that we have a starting lineup full of starters. And then I think we have rotational pieces after that who could start on some teams. But, I mean, if your roster is deep with rotational bench pieces, I mean, that means your roster is deep. That's literally what a deep roster means. I don't know why we got to go out of our way to, like, you know, make things into something else sometimes. Bad Eyesight said you can. RJ was getting his legs back in the Warriors game. Or you could tell RJ was getting his legs back in the Warriors game. Time to ball out the rest of the year. Let's get it. Yeah, I saw there's a couple plays in there where it's like, okay, like, his legs are back a little bit. And today they were fully back, man. So, yeah, it's up from here. It's up from here. It's only up from here. Far from unprepared. Queen of Dragons 07 said, amazing takes. We should all be rooting for RJ. He's young and developing. Oh, you're adorable. But yes, we definitely should all be rooting for RJ. He is young and developing. TKW. I don't know if you talked about this yet, but what did you think about Julius looking pissy tonight? I didn't watch tonight, so I didn't see anything other than some clips on Twitter. I'm not going to lie. I personally am choosing to focus on the positives from this game. I think that Julius did look a little bit pissy tonight. But at the same time, I don't want to read too much into it. And I was so focused on the positives that I don't even think that I put myself in position to focus on that necessarily. So, you know, like, but a lot of things went well tonight. And that's what I want to focus on. But yeah, no, definitely, for sure. It was there. Aldi said, I think the extension and Donovan Mitchell rumors fueled this RJ hate. KP didn't necessarily have that baggage. That's a really good point. There was a little bit of RJ hate before this, but it's been like really bad this year. There's a lot, and I think that has a lot to do with it. And I think people have to realize that and be able to step back and be like, okay, like, let me stop. Like, can we stop? Can we stop hating on the kid and just root for him, please? Alex first said, what's good, Alex? How you feeling? Brunson masterclass. RJ bounced back with efficiency. Julius was solid, and everyone else had great effort. Good team win. Brunson masterclass. RJ bounced back with efficiency. Julius was solid, and everyone had great effort. And Emmanuel quickly was hooping. Capital H. But yeah, definitely a good team win for sure. Nothing bad to say about this one. Leo said, extension, Donovan Mitchell rumors, and unfair high expectations as the third pick. One pick away from Ja fuels the RJ hate for sure. They're just, and as Jamal said, very well said, on top of that, RJ haters just mad weird. Mad weird. Yo, Cedric asked an RJ hater to make sense of his, like, to use logic and what he was saying. He was like, what do you, like, you know, he was like, what's your rationale for that? Like, explain that. And dude started malfunctioning. And, like, it was in my mentions. And I was just like, yo, like, he asked you to make sense, and you started to malfunction. But you want me to take your opinion seriously. I think that's crazy. I think that's nuts. Like, you don't even, he was like, what do you mean by this? Like, explain this. And you felt attacked. Because what you're saying has no logic behind it. You're just saying things. Leo said, mentioned this in a previous stream, but some fans would rather window shop for the chance of a franchise-saving superstar than enjoy the concrete reality of a homegrown talent that improves each year. Spitting, bro. Spitting. Absolutely spitting. It's really crazy. It's really wild how it comes out that way. But yeah, like, people don't want to just enjoy what we have. They got to find every way to put RJ down and lift everybody else from every other roster up. It's crazy to me. It's nuts. Jamal said, like, they really want us to be down on our 22-year-old homegrown budding star. They'll call you crazy for calling him a budding star. They'll call you crazy for that. They'll act like you're being unrealistic, but you know, it is what it is. We see it though. We watch the games, and that's why I love y'all, because we come in here and we make sense and we talk about what we see on the court and we understand what we see and we know how to watch basketball. And I love and appreciate y'all for that, for having rational conversations, for being in here at 1 a.m. That's love. I really appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to miss you guys while I'm gone. Hold it down for me, please, on the timeline. I don't know how active I'll be able to be, but, hold it down for me. And, make sure we're ready. Make sure we bring the energy when we come back, because it's going up still. I'm glad they have a long break, though, like until Friday. Like, that gives me, I don't want to miss too many games. What else? Yeah, and I just want to say, as always, on behalf of myself and TKW, I really appreciate you guys. We really appreciate you guys and everything you do. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Can't say it enough. Alex said, also regarding Randall, I don't understand what the issue is, but the players need a leader, likely Brunson, that can remind everyone they're all here for the same result, to win games. Teamwork over self. Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't get it. I don't get why he's upset. I don't get why he looks upset after a win. I don't get why he's storming out the court, things like that. But right now, bro, I don't care. I don't care. I'll deal with that problem tomorrow, maybe the next day. We don't even play till Friday. I'll have to deal with that problem for a while. Don't care. Just going to enjoy the things I really liked about this game. I'm not going to focus on Julius and his hissy fits. Jamal said, pain, but have fun, Sean. Appreciate it, bro. That low-key hurts a bit, LMAO. Still going to tweet my thoughts at you. Real, bro. I hope I'm able to watch the games and be on the timelines. We're definitely going to keep up. If I can keep up, then we're going to keep up together. And if I can't keep up, then please keep me up. But yeah, man, I'll be back before you know it. Trust me. That's love, though, for real. Hashtag they will send water. You know the vibe. They will send water, hopefully. We're getting closer and closer, man. We're getting closer and closer. 2023, man. 2023 might be the year that water gets sent for real. Putting that in the air. In 2023, water's getting sent. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, Essentia, pinky up. Essentia, post-game prosperity, pinky up, player of the game. I don't have a bottle of water in here, which is insane, but I'm sorry. Pinky up, player of the game. Jalen Brunson, I would have drank to that. Phenomenal, bro. 34 points, 9 assists. I think 2 turnovers, 70% from the field. Like, come on, son. Stop playing. Hashtag they will send water. You know the vibes. Neil said, hope you and your family enjoy a good vacation. Stay safe out there. That's love, bro. Saying Jamal, love. Thank you guys so much. Julius, Def hates being a third option. He got to go. I would really enjoy this team with Julius Randle off of it. I'm not going to lie to you. Jamal said, hate to say it, but you're right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Leo said, gonna be hilarious when Sean put the nasty RJ tweets on the Jumbotron during KCDA. Yo, this is only the beginning of the block spinning. I don't even think I'm going to Jumbotron tweets yet. I'm gonna let it simmer. I'm gonna talk about how well he played, because you know what? They'll be like, oh, he's got to do it consistently. But not even giving him a chance for that. For everybody, and that's the same attitude I'm taking to the timeline too. I'm letting it simmer. I'm talking about how well he played, how crazy people were talking. And then I'm going to just let it build. And then, so it's like this game is one game, right? And then Friday, he goes off again. Boom. Notch that too. Cool. Because that's, you know how RJ is? He's going to go on a run. He's going to go on a run. And so when the run is like 3, 4, 5 games in, after the 30 piece, after the 40 piece, the block getting spun crazy. That's when the Jumbotron tweets come out. And I need y'all to, compile them. Y'all know me. I don't like, I mute most people that tweet me stupid RJ tweets. So I don't even have them. Compile them. When it's time, send them to me. We pull them receipts. We spin in the block with receipts hanging out the window. It's up. Sang Ford 929 said Julius Randle was mad because he wasn't getting the calls. I hope so. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not looking too far into it. I don't even really care. But I hope it wasn't about, I just hope it wasn't that. I hope it wasn't him tripping. Blooded the Panther said, enjoy your break, bro. You're not going to miss us chilling with something international. Hey, man, I'm going to miss y'all. And it's the Knicks. So, I'm going to miss y'all. And I love doing these shows. I love watching the game and being able to come in here with y'all after. I'm definitely going to miss y'all. Daly said, it's not that RJ is terrible. I don't dislike him personally, but consistency is key. We expect what happened tonight, 3 out of 4 games. Realistically, if that can't happen, we aren't going far. I don't know. Yeah, of course, you want consistency. I think that with RJ, people say, oh, we want consistency, as if we've never seen consistency from RJ, and that's not true. And so, when he plays consistently well, it just continues to be we need consistency, we need consistency. Or when he has a couple good games, we need consistency, we need consistency. But as soon as he has one bad game, you don't need him to be consistently bad. You know, I just feel like that's strange. And I also feel like consistency is part of what comes with development. And so we've seen consistency from RJ in the past. Of course, we want to see increased consistency. We want to see his level of play rise and the level of consistency rise with the level of play. Of course. But, like, I don't feel like that has to be... I feel like even the way that paragraph is worded, like, it's not that RJ is terrible. I don't dislike him personally. But consistency... Like, it's not just that he's not terrible. He's good. Like, RJ Barrett is good. RJ Barrett is very good at basketball. And he's played very well for us. And he's showed up for us. And he's improved for us. And he continues to improve. And he's consistently improved. And so I don't see, where the issue comes in. Nick said, that was the star J we need. Him and Brunson went stupid. Oh, my God. Brunson is my point guard. Love to see it, bro. Brunson and Star J went crazy. Excellent game. Would love to see, more of the offense running through them two primarily. I think that would make us a much better team. And I hope that we can, we continue to move that way. I hesitate to say continue because we barely did that today in terms of RJ. I feel like he didn't get enough touches. But, yeah, they did a great job tonight, man. And, yeah, Brunson's my point guard, bro. 34 points, 9 assists, 70% from the field. Stop playing. Jamal said, I'm going to try to get in the KCDA tomorrow if I got time between classes. Got some stuff to get off my chest about a certain group of people on the TL. Let me know, bro. I'll make sure you get on the stage if you want to. That's a fact. That's a fact. Get your shit off. Get your shit off. Knicks Now by Chat Sports said, GOAT. Salute. That's love. You know the vibes. Yeah, once RJ does this multiple games in a row, the timeline getting burned out. Bro. We ride it, Dawn. Stop playing. Jamal said, not going to look into the juice stuff. Could very well just be exhausted after a long road trip because of the ref. Exactly. Like, man, he's about to go home and see his family. Maybe that's all he think about. Jamal said, good night, Sean. Have a great night, bro, and have a good Thanksgiving. Very appreciative for you, bro. Hey, likewise, Jamal. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, bro, all the time. Thank you for your consistent support. Thank you for the love all the time. Have a great one. Have a great day, great week, great night. Enjoy class. Have a great Thanksgiving. And to all of you as well, man, once again, on behalf of myself and everybody at TKW, we really appreciate you guys. And it is 1 in the morning, and y'all are in here for a game that ended hours ago, and that's love. And I appreciate you guys, and you really mean the world to me, and I'm going to miss you. But please hold it down in my absence. And when I come back, we going up. You know the vibes. So on that note, y'all have a great night, a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. Very thankful for you guys. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all hear something?